Welcome back, everybody, to this second half between Shen and the Göttingen Dutchman. I'm Sean Cunningham, and at the end of one period of play, Shen is holding on to a 2-1 lead. We're about to get started here in the second. Shen scored the first 2 goals of today's game, and Göttingen responded with a goal near the end of the first. So the players getting set on the field. And we are going to get set to go here in the second. .40 minutes here of the second half as Shen gets started right away. But Göttingen gets possession quickly, but it goes back out of play. So it will be a throw-in for Shen. Knocked down by Brunel, who's been one of Shen's key players today. Eddie Green kicks it back in the Shen zone now for Odin Shapkins. Now back for Jason Bresnak. Kicked forward, and now kicked back near the Göttingen goal. It's knocked down. Here comes Reggie Durden, who scored one of the 2 goals today for Shen. Back for Brunel. Good block there as Ryan Knoll gets his gloves on it. Göttingen still looking for the equalizer. They're down 2-1. Knocked down by Durden. At center for Brunel, who kicks it all the way down for Shapkins. Back at center for Salginen. And now Stephen Hwang with a good play as he gets it forward. Up for Hoffman. And it's kicked away by a Shen defender as Jalen Sykes gets around Chris Frigoletto. Sykes had it forward for McHatsey, but it was intercepted by Danny Tijan. Back at center, Brunel with it. He'll kick it back for Bresnak. Now over for Salginen. Now for Rice Hormount. Kicked all the way back, down again. Shapkins kicks it up. Jalen Sykes knocks it down. Sykes puts the moves on, a great pass forward. McHatsey, but it will handle as Brunel tries to elude the defense. Brunel takes a shot, he scores! Ethan Brunel makes it 3-1, number 9 for Shen. And Shen has another 2-goal lead as Brunel has been a very good player today for the Plainsmen. He makes it 3-1 with 2:55 gone by here in the second. Casey Tynan Kicks it back, and it's kicked near the Shen goal. Tynan with it. Takes a shot, and it's out of play. Kevin Maynard will do the goal kick for Shen. He's made some key saves today. Salginen kicks it up in the air. Tijan racing after it with McCatsey on his heels. It's intercepted back. Kicked away by Huang. Unfully though, now Huang does kick it forward for Chekai. And it's out of play. Jalen Sykes gets the throw in back. It's knocked down at center. Down for Frigoletto. Kicks it down for Tynan. Casey Tynan. It's a pass. It's too high though. Kicked forward by Brunel. Ruben Chen gets to it. He and McCatsey have been out battling for it, and it's out of play. It will be a throw-in for Shen. Reggie Durden kicks it up. Tijan tries to get it out. Eddie Green with a shot. That one is kicked away, and now Ethan Brunel takes another shot. That's blocked. Eddie Green now kicks it back, and there's a whistle as Green got tripped up a little bit. And he's going to get himself a kick. No, it will not be Green. It will be Eric McCatsey. Here's the kick. And it goes just wide of the net. So that'll be a goal kick for the Dutchman. I believe. Oh no, it will be a corner kick for Shen. My bad on that. Ethan Brunel will do the kick. And it goes out of play anyway, so there will be a goal kick for the Dutchman now. Kicked up by Tijan. And headed forward by the Dutchman. Brandon Ford trying to get to it. Sean Weaver kicks it back, and now Chen kicks it forward. And the Dutchmen are free now. And a pass going towards the net. It was kicked away. But it will be a throw-in here. Chen throws it in. It's kicked away from the net. And now kicked out towards center. Knocked down. Now over the head of McCatsey. Now Danny Tijan will do another kick forward here. 32 minutes to go. Kicked up by Tijan. Knocked down by Salginen. And it'll be a kick now for Shen as Reese Hormount. Will kick it toward Odin Shapkins. Now Jalen Sykes gets in front of it. And he kicks it away from Frigoletto. Now back out to center, it's Brunel. Kick toward the goal. And Danny Tijan kicked that one out of play. And that ball's in the parking lot right now, so they're going to get a new one. It's near the seats down there. Now Salginen kicks it back for Shapkins. Danny Tijan racing after it. He'll kick it out toward the center line. Frigoletto trying to knock it down. Kick forward now, but back in possession of Kaleem Salginen. Jason Bresnak now for Shapkins. Jalen Sykes sidesteps Stephen Hwayne. Sykes walking in, tries to get a shot off, and him and Tijan collided, and I think Tijan might be hurt here. He's still down. Sykes is back up, and Tijan is banged up a little bit here. It looks like his right leg might be what's bothering him. He's walking around a little gingerly though. So Tijan's going to come out, and David Talone will come in for the Dutchman. Less than 30 minutes to go here in the second. Shen leads by a score of 3-1. Kick back to the center line as Salginen has it at center. He'll kick it all the way back down. Ryan Noel will pick it up. High up in the air. Up in the air by Salginen. They'll kick forward once again by Shen. Ruben Chen kicks it up, and it's knocked down by Frigoletto. Chris Frigoletto kicks it up, but it's blocked by Shapkins. And it was kicked forward there by Eddie Green. It was deflected out of play by Golan player, so it'll be thrown in by Shapkins. And kicked forward by McCatsey. Stephen Hwayne after him, so is Ruben Chen. McCatsey gets for Eddie Green, but in his way there was, I believe, Brandon Ford. Casey Tynan with it now. Here he comes. Tynan tries to pass down low for Ford, and Ford was racing to keep it back in, but he can't. You can see his frustration there. So he just couldn't keep that back in. However, this will be a corner kick for the Dutchman, Casey Tynan. Kicks it up in the air, headed toward the net. Chasing after it now is Hoffman. Logan Hoffman trying to get around Salginen. Still with it though, and Salginen knocks it down. Hoffman trying to keep his balance, and it's knocked out of play, but it will be a throw-in. Good plays by Hoffman. 27 minutes to go in the second. Salginen kicks it up in the air, and it will be out of play. That will result in another corner kick. Sean Weaver will do the corner kick this time. Weaver in the air, and it was lost in the sea of players, but still alive by Stephen Hwine. Now David Talone. And now back to center. Ruben Shen knocks it down, but he's outran there by Brunel. Brunel with it now, sidesteps over Hwine. Brunel still with it. Trying to get past Chen, and he kicks it over the net. That will be another goal kick for the Dutchman, who are trying desperately to get another goal and get back in this game. Now Andrew Cheka will do the kick forward. It's knocked down and now kicked back up. Stephen Hwine with it. And now it's back in Shen possession. Jalen Sykes couldn't get on it. He's going to get back up. And now Ethan Brunel's back in possession for Shen. Great pass forward, and not getting the handle on it was McCatsey. So it will be another goal kick here. Danny Tijan back in the game. For suffering an injury earlier in the half. It's good news is now Jalen Sykes. It's on goal, tries a pass, but it was kicked away by Ruben Chen. Now Chris Frigoletto, and he gets knocked down as the ball goes out of play. As Shapkins knocked him down. So the Dutchmen are going to get a kick here, as Stephen Hwine will get set. Good kick by Hwine as it's headed up and given to Jalen Sykes of Shen. He makes a very good pass down for Brunel. Brunel shoots, he scores. A fantastic pass by Jalen Sykes as Ethan Brunel gets his second goal of the period. And he makes it 4-1 in favor of Shen with less than 23 minutes to go here in the second. A great pass by Sykes. He's able to find Brunel, and that's his second. And Shen's lead is now 3 over the Dutchman.
Hey, press, help him with the long ball.
As Casey Tynan starts the play back for Chekai. Knocked down. And now back the other way. Here comes Casey Tynan. Tries a little move. Shoots one, and he just missed. As the Dutchman almost got that goal back. But Tynan just missed getting the shot on net. Trying to pick the corner. But he just missed. Shen in possession right now is kick forward for Dylan Hines. Now back for Jason Bresnak. He'll kick it forward yet again. And it goes back out of play.
Sounded nice.
And Stephen Hwang will throw it in for the Dutchman. Taken forward again by Shen. Stephen Hwang tried to find Sansa, but he couldn't. Now Kaleem Saljanin gets it forward. Great pass for Sykes. Sykes couldn't get the shot off, though. And now it's forward, and now Brandon Ford got tripped up trying to make a beeline for the ball. Ethan Brunel puts it forward. Jalen Sykes racing after it. Sykes near the flag. Pass it back for Shapkins. Shapkins with a shot. Knocked down. And that was almost another goal for Shen. Good chances so far. Now it's back out of play. Shavkins will throw it back in. Off the head of Stephen Hwang. Ruben Chen chasing after it. Kick it up near the bench, kept in by Sykes. And Sykes gets knocked over. Brandon Ford will kick it forward. Headed back. Now almost stolen by Brunel. Brandon Ford trying to make the pass. He does to Peyton Septer. Shen intercepts Septer's pass. And it's kicked forward yet again. Up for Reggie Durden. Durden. Pass in front, headed away. Less than 20 minutes to go here in the second. 4-1 Shen lead. Reese Hormount. And now forward for Ethan Brunel. Brunel to Odin Shapkins. Now back for Jason Bresnak. Ben Kogan. It's Kaleem Saljanin with it near the goal. Now Brunel with a good pass to Craig Miller. Miller up in the air. That one will go out of play. And that's going to be a goal kick for the Dutchman. Stephen Hwang will do the kick. And it hopped over Peyton Scepter, but it's near the Shen goal. In Shen possession, however. Back out of play it goes. And David Talone will throw it back in. Back out of play it goes. Talone will throw it back in. Brunel passes it over for Shapekins. Now for Dallas Jones. Pass is almost intercepted. A shot on goal. Don't believe that went in. It hit the side of the net. So no goal there. And Stephen Hwang will once again do the goal kick. And that goes out of play after Sean Nolan put it out of play. Talone throws it back in. And that goes out of play again. It's going to be another throw in. Once again, Talone will throw it back in.
Hey, clean behind you.
Knocked down by Craig Miller. And kicked forward by Brandon Ford. And Kaleem Saljanin will kick it forward once again. And it will tread back out of play. Stephen Hwang will throw it in, this time for the Dutchman. Knocked down by Scepter. Now him and Dallas Jones battling for it. Hwang back in possession. He'll kick it forward, but it's back in Shen possession. Headed away by Chen. Shot and a big save as Saljanin was robbed. They hit the flag. So it'll be a throw-in. It's knocked down by Jones. Back for Shapekins. Up in the air. And that will go out of play. I believe that will be a corner kick. It will be. And Shen has another chance to add to their lead. Kicked up and will be kicked back out of play again by Chen. So there will be another corner kick here. As Eddie Green will once again do the corner kick. Kicked up, headed up by Chen. Knocked down. And Sean Nolan kicks it out of play. There'll be a throw-in for the Dutchman. Ruben Shen. Down low, and it will be forced out of play. Sept couldn't quite keep it in. It was deflected away by a Shen player. Forward by Sean Weaver, now up for Brandon Ford, who's off to the races. Ford's still with it, trying to maintain control. Back for Stephen Huang. Huang down low for Sept. Sept tries a pass. And now Casey Tyne fighting for it. David Talone back at center. Gives it for Huang. Stephen Huang gives it forward again. For Gillette. No, excuse me, Weaver now forward. Try to pass down low. Stephen Huang tried another pass, get to the net, and now a misplay by Cheka, but he still manages to get it forward. Headed up, and now headed back into Shen possession. Dallas Jones passes it back to Craig Miller.
Time. By Dallas.
And now back for Jason Bresnak, who kicks it up. Stephen Huang with it. And it's kicked out of play with less than 12 minutes to go here in the second. And Shapkins will throw it back in. And a chase going on for the balls. Peyton Sept was battling for it down there. Stephen Huang throws it back in. Headed down for Kaleem Salginen. And now it's a big rush forward for the Dutchman. Getting around was Ryan Kapuzinski on a great rush. And a shot, that one just went wide. And there's a Shen player that's down and hurt. That is Reese Hormont. Took the brunt of a hit down there. It still will be a corner kick for the Dutchman. We're really looking for one here. Tynan up in the air, it's headed away. Tynan racing after it. Dallas Jones chased him. And now a whistle as Ford was about to get a shot off. We got less than 10 to go now. Still a 4-1 lead for Shen as Ben Kogan kicks it off for Craig Miller. It's blocked by Kapuzinski, who just entered the game. Leather Karaka looking for a play. He couldn't find it. Andrew Checkeye will now kick it forward.
Drop on the approach. Let's go. Yo, get up.
Kick forward. Up in the air, it's headed back. Brandon Ford now with it. Kicks it up, it's kicked away by Salginen. Goes out of play. As Jack Lumley now in the game for the Dutchman. He'll throw it in. Some blocks, and there's Dallas Jones, kicks it up. And forward for Sean Nolan. Nolan hits it toward the net. Kept in, great play by Jones. Eddie Green with a shot. Down low, and oh, a close one as Jones hit the crossbar. As Dallas Jones almost extended the lead for Shen. And there was a whistle coming up, though. I'm not sure if it would have counted, though. But the lead remains 3 for Shen. So David Talone will do the kick for the Dutchman. We're looking to come back here in the final 7 minutes. Kick down to the Shen goal. Brandon Ford with it now. Toward the nets, headed away. And it's given to Maynard. Very good defensive plays by Shen in this game. As Maynard kicks it up near the center circle, it's headed away. And now back for Kaleem Saljanin. Pass was blocked by Caracca. And now breaking loose. Back the other way come the Dutchman. Down low for Weaver, and that one was kicked away from him. Still remains in play, though. Brandon Ford now with it. Trying to get on by, but it's kicked back near the center circle. Knocked down by Chekai, but recovered by Shen. Over for Dallas Jones. It's Peyton Scepter battling for it down there as Saljanin gets it back for Shen. Saljanin tried to get it for Nolan, but a whistle blows. With less than 5.5 to go here in the second half. We're closing in on the 5-minute mark here in the second half. Shen still leads by a score of 4-1. Dallas Jones racing for it, as well as Saljanin. Saljanin with a shot. Save made, rebound in front. As Jones was unable to get it, he might be hurt. He's slow to get up. Jack Lumley over for Brandon Ford. He falls over. And now Ford trips up the Shen player down there. Back in the near the center circles. Now it's kicked back into the Yolan end. Shot on net, that goes over from Jones. So it will be another goal kick for the Dutchman with less than 4 to go. Andrew Chekai will kick it forward now for the Dutchman. Knocked up in the air. Settled down by Peyton Scepter. It's over for Ryan Hoyle. And battling for it down there was Odin Shapkins. But he manages to settle for a throw-in. Ethan Brunel over for Howmount. Craig Miller now kicks it forward for Shen. Trailing now is Salginen. Salginen keeps it up, and he scores. Kaleem Salginen, number 5 for Shen, makes it 5-1. With less than 2.5 to go here in the second half. And Shen now has a 4-goal lead.
Hey, watch long ball.
As Owen Van Dusen now out for the Dutchman. So it's kicked forward near the Shen goal. And that shot was blocked from Ryan Hoyle. Owen Shapkins now. Ruben Chen trying to fend off Dallas Jones, and now Salginen. As Van Dusen interfered a little bit there with Brunel. Less than 2 now to go, with Shen leading 5-1. Eddie Green with it now. Takes a shot, and it's saved. Up in the air, headed forward again. Very high kick up in the air. It's knocked down, and rushing for it is Ryan Kapuzinski. Over for Andrew Chekai. Chekai kicks it forward again. Back on goal. Van Dusen tries to get it down. He can't get a shot, and out diving out of the net was Maynard. As he makes the save, and there's now less than a minute to go in this game. Craig Miller had it for Shen. He kicks out of play.
We're at 30 seconds, so
Sean Nolan throws it in. Knocked down by Reese Hormount. Now Ethan Brunel gets it down for Odin Shapkins. Headed up by Ruben Chen. Salginen with a shot that goes near the net, but it won't go in. So another battle ensues for it, and that will do it. The Shenendehowa Plainsmen take it by a score of 5-1 over the Dutchmen today. They score 2 in the first and another 3 in the second to the Dutchmen's 1 in the first. And they take it by a score of 5-1. Very good game played by both sides. But it's Shen who takes the victory here in this one. And that will do it for this GHS Media broadcast. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Sean Cunningham. We'll see you next time.